Hey, welcome to my journey, my Halloween journey. So today is the video that a lot of you have been waiting to see. I bought that little baby doll house with the intentions of turning it into a haunted house. Tracy over Trials of Long Hair Girl, she had a video where somebody had done that, and I'm like, okay, I got to do that. And when I found the doll house, I knew that's the one I needed to work on. So I finished it today, and I love it. She is also the one who told me, because I told her, I said, after I got it and everything, I said, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can make it look right. She said, just have fun, enjoy the process. And I'm like, you know what? Exactly. So that's what I did. I just enjoyed the process. I had a good time making it. And so that's what I want to share with you today. How I turned a bright colored little baby doll house into a spooky haunted house. Okay, well, let's turn around and get started crafting. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, we're outside, so we're going to have to fight traffic. And right now we're fighting an airplane. So I'm going to paint the back side black because I don't want any of this colorful stuff coming through. So I'm going to try to carefully paint the back without smearing it on the front. Okay, you can see I got the house all painted. Well, there was a thing in here. I should have taken it off before I painted it, but I didn't. This little black box was on it, and you could go it back and forth, and it would show little fish floating in there. They're little plastic fish. But you see, I tried to peel the sticker off, and it didn't work. But the front glass is solid, whereas that one's open. So I'm going to try to use my utility knife and see if I can cut it. Oh, hold on, there's tape or something. I don't know if I can get this or not. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Okay, that is too thick for me to cut, so I will figure out a way around it. First thing I'm going to do, hold on. Okay, I have some baking soda here. You see the bottom? It's like bricks, so I want to do a texture on it. I want to see what this brown looks like. I'm gonna ugly it up. I don't want, well, if I paint it that brown, I can still go over it. Let me see. I want to darken it up just a tad bit. And then I'm going to add some, let's see, what can I scoop it? I'll scoop it out with another little cup. what I'm trying to work with. So I'm going to try to stir that together and see. Oh, that's a nice darker brown. I like that. Okay, let's see. Okay, that is, I don't know if you can see the texture. That is just the siding. So we're going to paint here in the front. Okay, so this over here is pretty neat. And I got over here, and I'm just all outside the lines. But you know what? It doesn't matter because I will just paint over that. It's not that big a deal. I'll make sharper lines with a smaller paintbrush when I do the top and the bottom. So I'm going to let that dry. Okay, I dried the outside. The grout lines are still wet, so that's fine. I won't bump against it. Now we're going to work on the roof, and then I'll do the house last, so then I can go over all the marks that I might make doing these. So I want the roof to be black, and I will go over it with accents, but I want a textured look again. And for this, I had David make me some sawdust. He had some old garden stakes out there we weren't using, and he sawed them up to get me some sawdust because I told him, I said, I want, oh, it smells good too. Something to have some texture in it. I think I'm going to put it on really thick. I might have to go to the Dollar Tree and get more paint. It's coming off. If I don't get it smushed on really good, it's falling off. I like this texture, but it is not sticking to this plastic very well. I'm going to make it a little bit more fluid. Okay, I was going to dry it with my thing, but that's just going to take too long. I'm just going to let it sit here because I need to give it a second coat so I can see places where it didn't really stick real good. And it needs a second coat anyway. I want to try to cover up those little circle shingles if I can. So I don't want to paint the house until this is dry. So the next thing we do will probably be the house, and just know that I'll tell you how many coats I put on it. How about that? Okay, while my roof is drying, I'm going to paint the bottom. I've got this moss colored chalk paint, but I want to dirty it up. Oh, I hadn't used this chalk paint so long. If I can get it open. There, yeah. It ain't dry or separated. Oh, it started separating. I'm telling you, I hadn't used it in so long. For this, it really doesn't matter if it's mixed or not, because I'm going to muddy it up with some brown. So let me just... Now, I'll be putting some stuff to cover this, but I don't want to cover it black and see the black under it. I want to see like some dead grass or something that looks like that, maybe. Sorry, I had to talk to David a minute. So, I guess I'll start under here. Not that it's probably going to be seen, but that's part of the grass, the ground, whatever. Now we're going to paint our house, and I want to paint it gray, and I'm going to do some other stuff to it, but these are our base colors. So I'm going to start with a bunch of white because I got a pretty good bit to paint. My roof is not as full of the sawdust that I wanted, and you can still see the things through, but I'm going to work with it. But if you're not careful, when you touch these, it'll fall off. So I'm going to have to be real careful when I'm highlighting this. And then I think I'm going to seal it with some Mod Podge. I have some matte Mod Podge. I don't think it's gloss. Anyway, I want to make some gray paint because I want my house to be gray. Okay. So I'm going to have to... I gave my yard a second coat. Okay, kind of messy. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do the... I don't know if you can see.
You can't take this on yourself. Your hands are full. Just every Tuesday, and life gets in the way. And what if I only see you on birthdays and holidays? I won't let that happen. Okay.
Okay, now I'm going to start dry brushing on some accents. Okay, I think I got my house painted up the way I want to. You'll see it. I didn't show the whole thing of doing all the dry brushing and all that. You'll see what I did, and it's all up to what you want it to look like anyway. But we're going to, these are my popsicle sticks. I've cut some of them that are going to be the door frames and the window frames. And so what I want to do is I want to take my antique wax. Let me shake it because it's been a while. This is going to be the base coat. I'm going to paint every one of them, but I'm going to show you. I'm wearing these gloves because it's going to be messy. But what you do with this antique wax, now you can leave it on as is, but I think it's really meant to do what I'm going to do. You paint it, and then you take a cloth and you wipe it off. And see, it's like a stain. So I will do all my frames, and then I will probably distress them once I have them on the windows. So let me run through and do all these. Okay, I got some things here. I got a bunch of stuff over here. I'm figuring out like what I want to use. But I do know I want to use this ghost, but I don't want it sparkly. So I'm going to paint over. I might could like get some acetone and take the glitter off and all that, but I'm just going to paint over it. But first, where I'm going to put it, I need to take off some of this before I paint it, and then take a chance of smudging it. So let me do that right quick. Okay, I think I can glue this on enough to make it stay. Now, when I get it in place, I'm going to paint this part black so it kind of like goes into the night, you know what I mean? I'm going to paint that, and then I'm going to paint this, but I don't need it on this clip. Let me see, how do I get this off of here? There we go. Hey, it did it for me. So I want to paint, I don't want a purple spider, although it does add color. It's not my vibe. So I'm gonna paint the web white and the spider black. So let me find my white paint. I'm gonna use the chalk paint because it's thicker. I won't have to do as many coats. Oh, it's been so long. There we go. Yeah. Oh, that's a good white ghost right there. I'll find a decent paintbrush if I can. Okay, I have all my little popsicle sticks. They're all laid out over here. They're all dry and ready to go. First thing I need to do, I have these window clings that I bought because I knew I wanted a ghost, and I didn't know where I was going to put the ghost, but I knew I'd want a ghost. And I have the exact spot to put him that I'm lucky I've got these. Now, this part, I should have showed you before. This part, see how these are cut out? This part had, I think I told you, had a little thing on the back. And I pulled the thing off and thought I could cut this with the utility knife. Not so. It was so thick, I couldn't do it. So I painted the back black. And I want to put the ghost on here. I'm going to glue him on, but I'm going to have to cut off his arms. And his bottom. Now let me, he's very sticky because he's supposed to cling to a window, and he may not come off of here, but I'm not going to take a chance. So I'm going to give him a little dab of hot glue. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to frame out our windows and our door. And I am hoping that the hot glue holds this stuff. Okay, we got the windows and the door all done. Now let's see what else we can start gluing on. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to color his eyes on with a Sharpie. Okay, now I'm going to stand up and try to put a bunch of glue all around here. Come on now. What has gone on? My glue gun was acting funny. And the glue will be covered up by some stuff. And I am going to paint that black, I'm almost positive. And I'll touch up his face at the same time. So now let's move the camera back down. Oh, you can't even, can you see the ghost? Hold on. There we go. Now you can see. Because every haunted house needs a ghost or two. Okay. Now, I have my spider that I painted. So we need to get him back on the web. And I know where I want to put him if I can get it to work. I want it right here in this corner. If I put anything in that window, you won't be able to see it, but I think a giant spider web in the corner is the way to go. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get those to go up in there. I think we did it. I wonder if I should have turned the spider up the other way. But too late now. Okay. Then, let's see, what have we got next? Oh, I got this tree. This bottle brush tree. And I didn't want to put it there because I didn't want to block the window. And then I realized I wanted to put the thing there. So the tree won't go there with it. Over here, I can put the tree. But you see, it's too... It won't get up close enough to the house. So what I'm going to try to do is see if I can bend some of this towards the front so I can push it up against the tree. And black glitter is going everywhere. Yeah, I didn't prefer the glitter, but the other tree is white on the bottom, and I really don't prefer that. And I don't think I can paint it like I was thinking maybe I could. See, you can't see all that black glitter down there, but it's terrible. Well, it's working a little bit, not much. I'll work down there. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm trying to push this stuff to the front. I tell you, when you just have a small area to film, I know what I'll do. I know exactly what I'll do. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh, I'm covered in glitter. Y'all can't even. I want to glue the tree to the house. Okay, I made a mess of that. I'm going to go in and paint that over to cover it. Now give me a minute. Let me clean this glitter up before we go further. Okay, I got cleaned up and I got a piece of poster board under here because we're going to get messy in a few. Now check her and him out. We found this at Cracker Barrel. David said he spotted it. He said, "Oh, that would look good in your house." I'm like, "Oh, I could put them like in the doorway, like they're just getting married and this is their new home, right?" So I come over there and I'm looking. I'm like, could you be any more perfect in that doorway? So I'm going to glue them on, but first I want to raise up that ledge back there, and I'm thinking I can, oh, that's split. I'm thinking I can do it with, I know y'all can't see what I'm doing down here, but I am cutting some. I think that'll hide it. So if I can do one. That, the whole thing is splitting. Hold on, let me get another popsicle stick. I think the two of those. I'm trying to not put my arms in front of y'all. Okay, I think I got an idea. Okay, I'm gonna glue this one down. I'm gonna glue this one on top of it. And okay, you can't see that, so I'm gonna glue this one across. Need a little something in there. Now, I hope hot glue will hold them. If I put this on there and it doesn't hold, I will then use some E6000. Oh, I love it. Okay, now I have these giant spiders, and I do think I want one on the roof. I mean, attacked by giant spiders. Yes. Oh, perfect. Let's see. Do I want to? No, I'll put him on there first. Oh, I need more glue. No, I don't. I declare I'm trying not to get in front of y'all. I can't see what's going on the camera and this at the same time. Okay. I've got to go get something else. I'll be back. Well, I thought I had this gauzy cloth with my Halloween stuff, and I didn't. But I remembered I have this ribbon that I got at the one of the liquidation sales. And this is exactly what I need anyway. So we're going to turn the house around. And you see I'm not putting anything back here, but I did paint it black so no pink or yellow or blue would be showing through. But I want some curtains. Okay, so let me see if that's how I want it to look. Because I kind of like the idea of the wind blowing it through, but I don't know if I can get that look. I think I can. Let me cut it a little bit longer. Okay, I'm going to do that and pull it through and fray it once I pull it through. And if this don't look like what in my mind I want it to look like, guess what? I will rip it off. You know how wind blows curtains through the No, I don't. I don't think I like it. But I do like just having the curtains back there. So that will work. Okay, I got these salt and pepper shakers from Cracker Barrel. I actually got 2 of each for whatever reason. I'm not going to put a set of salt and pepper shakers on here. I'm just do the one, but I thought, even with the holes in them, they're cute. A jack-o'-lantern by the front door and a ghost over there. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Okay, let's get this glued down. Oh, y'all even see? Y'all can see. Oh, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm glad I painted him and didn't leave him purple, because see, the little jack-o'-lantern picks up the orange and them. That looks, I like it. I like it a lot. The brown spider, so it's not black on the black roof. Now, we're going to get dirty. I have different kinds of moss. Some I want to put on the roof where it's all falling apart. Okay, y'all, I think I'm through with it. I gotta paint my thing up there black, and then we'll go in yonder and look at it. Okay, here is the final look. I had to back up so you could see the ghost. So, let's come in. You see, I added another spider. I couldn't help it. So, we've got our roof, our little ghost. I'm really digging the spider web. And if I had somebody to stick back in there, I would, but I don't. And he's adorable. And they're perfect. So there you go. There's my interpretation of a baby doll house to a haunted house. I hope you like it. I hope it inspires you to do something of any kind of creative nature, because it felt good. It really did. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you when I see you.